Right, this is actually the end of the video, but I'm going to put it in at the beginning, so if you ever go and do this wee circuit you don't make the mistake that I made at the beginning yesterday. So as you come up that path back there from where you park the car, you come up to here, and what I done is went straight up that path to the right hand side of those brown shallies, which is obviously wrong. What I should have done is followed the path along that way, and then further along it takes a right up into the trees up there. So if you ever come and do this circuit, don't make the same mistake I made. That's what I done. Don't take that. That's the way you want to go. Okay, cheers. So hello there, and thank you for clicking on my YouTube video. I actually took a wee wrong turn right at the start of the walk, so that's me back on track. So I probably wasted about 10-15 minutes there. Always had a wee feeling I wasn't quite on the right route, so I checked the view ranger a couple of times and got myself back on track. So for today's adventure, I'm out for an overnight camp. I'm going to do a Corbett Beinn Bheula, I think it's pronounced. So I'm in the Argyll area of Scotland, near Loch Goylehead. So that's my Corbett up there behind me. So I'm going up there for an overnight camp. Quite cloudy, a few grey clouds about, so no doubt we'll maybe get a wee bit of rain, but fingers crossed I can get away with it just now. So I'm heading for those waterfalls behind me, and then up onto the side of the mountain and then up to the summit. So I'll crack on the now, cheers. Hello there. So I'm starting to gain a bit of height here. As I came up through the trees, the wee forest there, and that's looking back the other side of the forest, the path. Away in the distance, the wee pointy bit, one of the mountains is the cobbler. So as you come up there's an easy path there as you come up through the trees. It's a bit muddy in places. There's way marked posts. This part is part of the Kibble Way, so there's posts there to follow, signposted. But as I swing round, get up a wee bit higher, get up through the crags and the rocks, and make my way up onto the summit. So that's where I'm at just now, cheers. Bloody typical. After I spoke to the camera just a few minutes ago, big grey cloud overhead, looked quite as if it was going to really pour down. So it started raining, I put the waterproofs on, that's the sun came back out. So now I've got all the waterproofs on. Bloody typical. I'll soldier on the new with him because I think there could be another couple of showers before I'm up to the top anyway. Oh! Hello there! This is Maisie's coming to the summit of the Corbett. Beinn Bheula, I think it is. What a stunning evening! Oh, fantastic! Check your views out! That's Faz Lane, I mean the distance behind me. Right, it's absolutely lovely up here, there's a cold wee breeze. My hands are getting quite cold, so I'll need to stop filming just now. Get a layer on, get my gloves out, get the tent set up. So we'll bring you back later. Cheers! It's a bit far to go for a water source. Hope I've got enough water. Right, chilly hands. One of the good spots to get a tent anyway. Hello there. Oh, what is happening? Right, that's it. It's 8:15 exactly. There's the summit cairn, obviously, the trig point in it. And right beside it is my tent, so I've just got that up a couple of minutes ago. What a backdrop that is. Absolutely fantastic. This is earlier, what a crack night it is. A wee breeze. That way down there is where I started, at Drumsiny Holiday Park. You might have heard of that. Stunning. There's the sun behind me. I don't know if there's a wee mark on that, but to like that. Hopefully that's better. So, tent's up. Everything's sorted inside, the sleeping bag, the thermarest is blown up. It's all sorted. Say it's time's it now, just after 8:15. So we've got a lovely bit of daylight left. Watch the sun going down. Hopefully got a lovely sunset. Wee chilly wind, but it's still lovely. How's that for a view? Clyde away in the distance. Oh, wait till I show you this. All that weight I carried in that rucksack. 15 kilograms. But look at that! Oh, 2 cans, 2 pint cans of Terence. Whoa! Nice and chilled. So I'm going to enjoy them. Quite hungry now actually, I've not had a lot to eat. So I've got a Ginster sausage roll. I've got a garage sandwich, ham and cheese. So I've got a wee snack here, a couple of cans of beer, lovely. And if I'm still hungry later on, I've got what are they again? These Summit to Eat meals, the packets, you put hot water in them. Bish bash bosh, you've got a lovely dinner. So I'm still hungry before I go to bed, I could have one of them. So that is my wee setup. Fantastic. That bay down there is where I started earlier this afternoon, about 4:30. Took the wrong turning right away and put us in the wrong path, so it was about 15 minutes wasted there. Checked the view ranger, just had a funny feeling. Something wasn't right, checked the view ranger, and I was right. So I had to make my way back out to the correct path. And then that was us. So the only thing I can say is I've not got a lot of water, so depends what I need for maybe a coffee in the morning and one of these Summit to Eat meals. I hope I've got enough. That's just over a litre, so hopefully that does, mate. What an evening. Right, my hands are absolutely frozen. Just get my wee thin gloves on now, so I need to get the thicker ones on. Keep my hands up. And then drink freezing cold lager. Which won't help. And then no doubt I'll be up during the night peeing for Scotland. So I'm going to get tucked into this wee sausage roll now, open a can of beer. Catch you later. As you can see over behind me, that's my sunset. It's not the greatest, but a wee gap in the clouds, you can see the sun going down. That's the sun right bang in the middle of that wee break in the clouds. That would probably be a lovely sunset if the clouds weren't in the road, but they're probably better over there than over the top of me, raining. I'll tell you what, the temperature's going to drop, my hands are absolutely freezing, I've had thick gloves on. Drink a cold can of Tennent's, which probably doesn't help. So let's hope my Alpkit sleeping bag does the trick and I'm roasted toasty once I get into the sleeping bag. Still a lovely night, cold wee breeze though. Good morning, good morning. It's 20 past 8 in the morning. I've just poured the hot water into my porridge, so I'm just waiting on that cooking. I'm going to have a wee coffee and then obviously get packed up. It was quite a chilly one during the night. As you can see, my tent is all covered in snow and ice. Ice mostly, I think, or just a wind coming, cold wind. Just hit that side of the tent. So the sun's starting to come up now. Obviously the clouds have moved on. When I looked out during the night about 5 o'clock I was going to get up for the sunset, but it was just all cloud. Couldn't see anything, so just went back to sleep for a wee while. But lovely morning now, although it's quite a wee chilly wind again. Wanting that sun to break through and heat up. But there is my wee tent with the setup. It's a wee bit chilly during the night. Don't know if I'm still a bit disappointed with this new Alpkit sleeping bag. Right, so I'm going to get my porridge and my coffee now. Cheers. As always folks, leave no trace. If you bring it in with you, take it back out. It's no hard. If you can carry it in, you can carry it out. Leave no trace. It's now 25 past 9 and as you can see the clouds come back in. But it's moving on quite quick, so hopefully in a few minutes that'll clear again. I'm going to follow the rest of the circuit. Right round is in the Walk Islands description. So that's Beinn Bheula. Cracking wee underrated Corbett this. Never one I'd heard of myself, so when I seen it in Walk Islands within not a bad distance to Glasgow, I decided to go for it, thinking it wouldn't be one of the busy ones, and I've not seen a soul, so that's quite good. Cracking wee Corbett, plenty of places to pitch, good views, not too difficult to get to. Right, I'm going to get this final pack on, packed up, ready to go. Cheers. Hi there, I've just started walking away for the summit, so I've been walking a few minutes. I'm starting to drop a wee bit of height. There is my path down there, going up that hillside up to the summit of that one, and then it'll swing round and drop somewhere round the other side of that to that wee locking over there, and then for the wee locking you drop down through that wee forest and then back down to the path and back out. So it'll be a good wee circuit. That's just the clouds starting to clear, which is good. You can see my way ahead now, and then away back down to the trees in the holiday village where the cars parked, away down at the lock, away back at the beginning. So still a good wee bit to go. It's always easy, I think, when you're dropping height, you drop quickly, but then I've got up there to go. Right, cheers are out. What an absolutely beautiful spot. At the moment the sun's out, slight wee breeze. That time of year where there's not really any midges yet. Absolutely beautiful. I wish I could just sit and open my last can of Tennent's. I had two and only drank one last night because it was making me too cold. I've still got the other one in the bag. How nice would it be to just sit here and open the other one? Unfortunately I've got to drive back to Glasgow. It's my birthday today as well, big 50. Happy birthday to myself. I'll maybe get a beer later when I get back to Glasgow. So I wanted to do a wee summit camp for my 50th. I'm no one for parties and such, so I just wanted to get up the hill at the road, a wee bit of time myself. Anyway, I don't know what that is over there. Some sort of a wee hut. Wee bit cloudy that way. Nice and bright though. Anyway, I'd like to get a move on. A big football match back in Glasgow today. I think it starts at 12 and I don't think I'm going to make it. Right, let's go. Bye now. So that turned into a wee bit of a nightmare there, coming from the outflow from the locking. On the walk description it says to look out for a small pile of cairns, so I've obviously missed that and I've followed the burn right down, which I shouldn't have done, so I made it 10 times more difficult for myself, and I ended up having to walk out the hard way through an area that's all been defelled of trees. A bloody nightmare. So that's the path I would have come down, probably for a way back up there if I just caught that wee pile of cairns. So if you ever do that in the future, get that wee bit spot on, don't make it more difficult for yourself. But going by all the muddy footprints that I've seen, I think a lot of people miss it and just follow the burn right down, and there was a path of sorts all the way through it, so it was a bloody nightmare. So as I say, if you ever go and do that wee circuit, that Corbett, make sure you get that bit spot on, make it easy for yourself at the finish. So just as I've got here, that's the rain starting. Hope it doesn't come to anything. So I'm going to finish the video here, and once again I can say thanks very much if you watch this or watch any of my other videos. It means a lot, thanks. So I'll say I'll wrap up here, and wherever the next one will take us, I'll see you there. Cheers. That was it. So, cracking me overnight camp for my 50th. Lovely jubbly. See you later.